Well, good morning. So it's Monday morning and I'm back from the Hypnotic Marketing Mastery workshop in London with the incredible hypnotist Richard Barker and his wonderful partner Maya. And what a fabulous few days it was down in London. I mean, the weekend started for me on Friday when I travelled down to London from Hull and got sat next to a fabulous young woman who was telling me the story of her life, how she'd travelled for the first few years of her adult life and then how she'd met her husband while travelling and then has now settled down and got a couple of children. And it was so lovely to listen to her story. And she was a great listener as well. So we both got to share our lives. 2 3/4 hours, nearly 3 hours passed in no time at all. And then getting into London and navigating the underground and then meeting with Richard and Maya and some of the students who were attending his course that were on the couple of days before our marketing course. It was so great to be there amongst like-minded people. Now, we did go for a few beers in the Wentworth Arms at Mile End, and if you ever visit the East End of London, go and check out the Wentworth Arms, because for me it was as pubs should be. The warmth, the service, just the whole feel of the place felt like you was instantly welcomed. They put on music most nights on a weekend and the standard of that music was incredible and everyone was so friendly. You know, there was everyone from 18-year-olds to 80-year-olds there. And yeah, I haven't laughed and smiled so much in a long time. And it wasn't just the alcohol. And then we got 2 days of training where everyone got stuck in and really enjoyed learning new things. Yeah, it really was incredible to watch those students support and help each other as well. And it's very much a hands-on experience, a hands-on workshop. We presented from our computers onto a big screen and everybody had their computers out as well. So if they got stuck as they was following along, we had time to go around and help them and support them. It really was fabulous. And this is the second time I've done it now and it just gets better every time. It really does. And to hang out with Richard and Maya was such a treat as well. Fabulous human beings. And then my journey back. Yesterday, I got to St Pancras and decided to treat myself to a nice breakfast. If you ever go to King's Cross, St Pancras station, then check out the Booking Office 1869, which is a restaurant styled in sort of Parisian style. I mean, the ceiling must be 40 foot tall. The food is out of this world, but it's not just the food and the ambience. The people, the staff, so incredibly attentive and friendly. I mean, the manager stopped by. He saw I was reading a book and he stopped by and he said, "Oh, what are you reading?" So I showed him what I was reading and he stood there, genuinely interested. And then about half an hour later, then one of the serving staff came by and pointed at my book and said, "That looks really interesting. What's it about?" And I said, "Oh, I was just telling your manager, did he mention it?" And she said, "No." So she stood and chatted about the book for a while as well. And I thought, where do you get that? Where do you get that? It just doesn't happen. People just don't seem to have the time. And I did notice that all of the staff there were all laughing and smiling and getting on together. Yeah, they were all very present. That's what I picked up about it. And I said that to her. I said, "You all seem really, really happy." And she said, "Well, you know, not every day, all the time." I said, "Well, no, that would just be weird, wouldn't it?" And she laughed. But I said, in general, you're all so happy. The quality of service was amazing. And it was a really wonderful experience. You know, it really was the the icing on the cake of such a wonderful, wonderful weekend of meeting people, good, genuine people. And yeah, it really made me think about how easy it is for us to become kind of a little bit isolated when we're working online, especially if it's, therapy that we're doing online. We can become a little bit isolated. And I mean, I live in the countryside in the middle of nowhere, really. And to get out and to get into the thick of all of those people, all those different cultures, was just wonderful. It really, really was. And it's good to take time out, but it's also good to immerse yourself around people to get that human connection, because you can't replace it virtually. You really, really can't. And it really charged my batteries up and put a smile on my face. And as I say, I haven't laughed and smiled so much in a long, long time. So, yeah, I'm going to sign out now. Just one thing. If you're a therapist and you want to automate your business and you want to really take your business to another level so that you're not constantly working on your business, but you can set things in motion, then I really do recommend that you check out Richard Barker's follow-up Spark system. Now, it would take me a long time to explain what it does here now in this video, but what I will say is that it will revolutionize your business, how you communicate, email, automation, content creation, hosting, you name it. It's all built in to Richard's platform. And so what I'll do is I'll pop a link underneath this video so you can check it out. But it really is, well, it's mind-blowing, to be quite honest. And, credit to Richard for creating something that is so perfectly geared towards therapists. So I'm wishing you a fabulous day, and I'll catch up soon.